probably can't kill them all, so it looks well-rounded here. They're, of course, a 1-3-1 team. Irelia and Rise, both good at that as well. So feels like these teams have played to their win conditions, played to their play styles, and have comps befitting these teams.
Now, the advantage that PVB has is when G2 typically play things like the Karthus, it's not until the mid-game, the 10 to 15 minute mark, where they really start to kick into gear. They usually play the early game or the first 10 minutes much slower, so that means that PVB with the Rek'Sai could look to try and build an early advantage, to try and get ahead before the Karthus can turn online.
Yeah, well, Karthus is not a very strong ganking champion for early on. You still can Gale gank lanes if you already know exactly where the enemy jungler is, and then you just walk in and get the range slow with your wall. But aside from that, you do have to play very cautiously.
And we'll see what comes through into this one as the player's ready to go onto the Rift. Let's hit this one. It's the last game of the first round robin here in the middle of day 3 of the group stage here at MSI, and G2 Esports have been a pleasant surprise, or at least a pleasant, run through of expectations here for
a little weak in the early laning phase for the Irelia, given that she is a melee matchup and she's going to be dealing with a lot of harass. We are seeing trading in the bot lane.
A lot of damage towards Perkz, and Mickey's not going to be the knock-up there. Perkz running low, and the flash in! He had cleanse, not heal, so they've got the damage output and the kill at level 1.
Last auto for the plasma stacks is so quick there.
They were able to set up this play, but you can see here, moving aggressively, landing that, and as you identified, the Justice Punch not connecting to help provide that peel. They're looking for another kill!
Round number 2, Mickey's burning down, but the last auto doesn't connect.
There a W?
No, he's not going to get this kill. A flash knock-up is a death.
He doesn't go for it.
E cooldown's up. He's waiting for that. He has E into flash. There's a Q.
Just stopping the recall here. They've got Jankos in the backside. If they go for it, Jankos is coming.
He's going to get stopped. He flashes over the wall, gets a bit of a reset, finds a stun. He's running away. The flash to follow. Meliodas can just die to Karthus. They're trying to put the damage down. There's the first kill picked up, and the second. Now can he dodge the Skittles? Can he get away from it? Meliodas with the second kill, and he gets away with it. 3-0 Phong Buffalo. Kill matters, and that gold is relevant, but the lane otherwise keeping a bit equal, looking to see what round 2 might be down here overall this game. 400 ahead, and now it's going to be a taunt and a knockup for Mickey X, but the dodge zone is there, and now Meliodas here, and it's Summoner. Let's keep in mind, this could be the easy knockup. Blue Smite, knockup on Mickey, he's going to drop. There it is, 4-0, and Hanoi goes wild.
Oh my goodness, the Phong Buffalo.
But so far, his early pressure with the Rek'Sai, been involved in 3 of the 4 kills, and now Mickey could get caught out once again.
Ignite is on. Aftershock now times out. The Summoner's coming up. Nice shockwave into the Unburrow, and it's 5-0 in 6 minutes.
With supports on the roam, Pallet finds the taunt. Advantage up there on the top side. Akali now approaching that level 6 point, but again, it's been about bottom lane.
And they're going to find yet another knockup on a Mickey. X-Perk's flashing away, but there is not an escape route easily for the Galio. Does have flash, not going to be able to burn it in time. Big Koro takes him down. 0-3 for the G2 support.
And Meliodas, he's just stealing away the growth that this duo is making.
I think, especially with the positioning comment here, Mickey X as well, but Jankos is under attack.
And we already know he's flashless without mana at all. An easy kill for Meliodas if he wants to burn the ult. Doesn't have to, just Prey Seeker gets him level 7. Walks right back out of the jungle, 7-0. Here comes the next one, the knockup is in. Shen is delivered, a double kill for the Rek'Sai.
8-0 for the Phong Buffalo. They're getting plates off of mid lane.
In the world, and if anyone's going to turn this game around, it will be him.
Here's another look at Meliodas. Gets sight of Jankos, and he knows this Karthus, no mana, going to be an easy chase down. Doesn't have to use the ultimate because Prey Seeker is available. He knows there's no flash, and then with the Shen ultimate, they can dive caps as well.
Meanwhile, onto the fight top. So this time, the Requiem could be enough. Oh, he's going to heal and stay alive. A solo kill. But now Caps is in. That should be one picked up. Finally, G2 are on the board. But it took 3. To be going down. We can watch that top lane fight again, and Zeros has the high ground.
So we can see Wonder actually relatively low on mana, but he uses the root very early. So this is the window that Zeros can go in to get those trades. He has the invisibility thanks to the Shroud, and you think that at this point, the ult is going to be enough, but thanks to taking those points in the precision tree, he gets the health back and is able.
So invading does get the control ward down, but doesn't want to overextend as soon as they see Mickey X.
I love what Meliodas has done so far this game. Oh, fighting in mid.
Then find the taunt. That's going to be a knockup. That's going to be stopwatch by his 2.5 seconds, but it should still be. Oh, it's limping away. The heal comes in. He survives. Ahead is ludicrous to start out. And now an attempt towards top side. They find the stun. Romor buys a bit of space, but he's already back in range for more. Here comes everything else they needed. Void Rush comes in. That's the kill. Now into the turret. A nice top, but not the E backwards. That one's not going to land. So no kills picked up bot lane. And that is just Dark Harvest stacks. Can't even kill Zero.
Yanko's trying, but he's been put so...
Savior here into this one is Meliodas going to find Wonder inside the jungle. Knock up. Here comes the damage output. Now, how's that trade going to look as Wonder gets the field and walks backward? Flashes in for more, though. Look how much damage comes out of this. One more shot would kill him. Waits for the shield out. Blast go down. Ult comes up, and he's got the damage. A solo kill on the top laner.
Away. They're very close to getting to the next stages. Here goes Zeros, though.
Pretty good damage. Full slow charge. Look how much damage that is. He's just gone. He's just gone. What a kill. Zeros him out.
Listen to the crowd there in Vietnam. They are believing that this success is very close, and so is Big Coral.
Here comes the big engage. It is a 2 versus 3, though. Advantage comes over to the Karthus. Now a jump over the wall, forcing that flash away from Big Coral. Flash for Burks, but Meliodas, who else is already here? Zero's in the mix as well. Rek'Sai finds yet another, and G2 are running out of health bars. That is an ace at 17 minutes.
Phong Vu Buffalo are obliterating last year in 2018 against G2.
And it might be Phong Vu Buffalo against G2 here at MSI as well. As a nice knockup comes in. Meliodas there with the squad. Shen's here to arrive, and it's going to be a nice shield. The dodge zone as well. Stopwatch popped. Now in comes Null. Shotcliffe gets 2. Look at the health bars dropping down. Null gets 1. In goes the Killer Instinct. And this is going to be no damage onto the AD carry, but still taunted and still picked off. A nice shutdown comes in there. Cap finds the stun. He's running away, finds the minions to kill and heal back up off of. And G2 gets something at least.
Yeah, are they going to get out as well? It looks like PVB have decided that is clearing out those G2 wards.
Here looking at the next attempt. Shotgun's going to find Mickey X. They're going to have a lot of damage in, and he has no way out. The ult's not going to get through. Big Koro is gigantic, 5-1. Now looking at Yankos over the wall, back through the base gate. He will stay alive, but the siege can keep pushing in 5v4.
An approach. Can G2 make the miracle still happen once again?
It's a flashless Karthus, so it has to be a lay waste over the wall, and with taunt, he can't do it. There's the pickup right there. Baron is on, and it's still a 5v4 team fight. Mickey X cannot join. His ult is on cooldown. Walking over now.
PVB also have the inside track on the mid lane, but they're going for the fight!
Meliodas flash knocks up, gets 1, has to be careful though. Health bar gets low, ult buys a bit of time, but he's still gonna get shut down. 1 for 0, look at the second kill, and Yanko can't get it as yet. Finally now, Zeros gets 1. 4v4 in the map, big ulti comes out, but already double kill for the Akali. Making it 3rd now for the Orianna, only 1 traded back for Yankos. Gets actually 2, it's 3 for 3 overall.
Actually ends up being an even trade for G2, which are buy time and wait for that big mistake to come out from PVB.
Yep. Koro's actually walking up to the tower here, and Caps goes in.
Finds a stun, finds some damage. In comes Galley over the top, and they've knocked down Caps already. Pallet gets 1 on the top of it. 5v4, and it's already G2 running back into their base without kills.
Big Koro was ready for that great ultimate for him to get outside of the Galio range. Karthus ultimate goes down.
Pretty big hit, but Big Koro's still alive. Health bar's low enough that PVB might have to be really respectful over this one.
Extra stacks in the Medjai Soul Stealer there for Null in the mid lane. Pallet does get auto-attacked.
Gets stunned, and the team is joining in now. Rise showing up as well. Is there going to be a re-engage? Pallet getting dropped a little bit lower. A flash wall finds a slow into Null, but the shockwave forced him to disengage. But now this team is stuck in the middle of the Summoner's Rift. Looking now towards Meliodas, getting some damage down. Void Rush pops, get knocked up again. Has Guardian Angel. Now towards the backside. Caps at 12 health, and Big Koro takes in the mid laners. Meliodas knocks down the support as well. So it's a 4v3 to keep pushing, and keep pushing they will. Looking at Yankos, the damage is there. The ulti not quite up. So it's going to be the push now towards the mid lane with 4
X is the one heading towards that area, but he would have to steal it with a Galio Q.
Without ability power. Seems unlikely, but we've seen stranger things. Not going to happen. Good smite. Meliodas grabs up Baron number 2 and stretches the gold lead even further.
But will not live very long.
And here's the play yet again. G2 not trying to give up too easily. A flash over the wall keeps the mid laners safe, and Of course, Gallia showing up a little bit later than that comes down, but G2 now forced to once again walk away. Milios leading the charge in. No Hasgard and Angel finds him. Knockup in comes Big Cora. Front of Julek as Wonder. Big damage to those health bars, and the red team is dropping. G2 have lost 2 already. Milios tracing in for his third. Shockwave doesn't hit much, but it doesn't really matter. Yankos can cast Requiem, but the health bars are going to be high enough. That is it. Phong Vu Buffalo will not go winless. They will knock down G2. They will find that win, kill the Nexus, and in a slugfest of a game, 31 kills in as many minutes, Phong Vu Buffalo find G2 Esports' Nexus.
Meliodas comes back into the tournament off of the bench and carries the huge win for PVB.
And Phong Vu Buffalo said, you know what, G2, we helped you get out of groups last year at Worlds. You now have to help us. They find a massive win against G2 Esports, and they did it in such convincing. You can't criticize the draft. Like, this was a G2 draft. They had 2 of their strongest solo laners on 2 of their best picks. They had a very strong 2v2 bot, and they just got outplayed.
Mickey X down there in the bottom side making mistakes. Big Coro